we discussed that nutrition is of two types, autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. We talked about autotrophic nutrition in the last class. Today we will be going with heterotrophic nutrition. The word hetero means others and trophos means nourishment. They depend on others for food. The examples for heterotrophs include saprotrophs, parasites and holozoic animals. We will discuss about each of these. The first group is saprotrophs or saprophytes. The word sapro means rotten or putrid. Trophe means nourishment. Saprotrophs get nourishment from rotten materials. They digest organic materials outside their body using the enzymes produced from them. The digested food is absorbed in the form of a solution through fungal hyphae. The fungi like yeast, bread mold and mushrooms are examples for saprotrophs. The next group of heterotrophs are parasites. They get nourishment from the host without killing them. For example, there are so many parasites on cattle body like mites, ticks, lice, flies, leech, etc. All these are external parasites. There are internal parasites also like liver flukes or pinworms. Cuscuta is a plant parasite. Mistletoe, ithikanni, which we often see on our mango trees and jackfruit trees, is an example for partial parasite. Mistletoe attacked plant branches often dry up soon. All these parasites get nourishment from their host organism. The last method of heterotrophic nutrition is holozoic nutrition. This nutrition has 5 steps: ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. Amoeba carries out this mode of nutrition. When a prey approaches amoeba, it encircles the prey from all the sides using its pseudopodia. The pseudopodia fuses over each other to form a food vacuole. This food vacuole is trapped in the cytoplasm. Digestive juices from cytoplasm reach the food vacuole and the prey is digested. With undigested food, the food vacuole moves near the cell membrane and thrown out. Now we will set this nutrition under the 5 steps. The first step is ingestion or taking in food. How does it take place? Yes, with the help of pseudopodia. Second step is digestion. The prey is digested by the digestive juices secreted from cytoplasm into the food vacuole. The step after digestion is absorption, that is, taking digested food into cytoplasm. Fourth step is assimilation or using the digested food for energy, growth or repair. In the fifth or last step, egestion, the undigested food is removed from the body. Pseudopodia is formed anywhere on the body of amoeba, means ingestion takes place anywhere on the body surface. Whereas in paramecium, Food is taken at a specific spot. Food is brought to this spot by the movement of cilia which cover the entire surface of the cell.